We're going to jump in the shop truck, so I've grabbed Sean and Nate to come down and go to SP Tools head office. We're going to go and have a chat with Tom down there because I've been wanting to upgrade the shop tools for a while, and if you're going to do it, you may as well use the best. So that's where we're going. Here's Trouble.
Hey boys.
How are you, buddy?
Very well, thank you. Welcome to the toy shop.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome.
Or the big boys toy shop, as they call it.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tom Tucker. I'm the CEO of SP Tools, and we've been around since the late '80s. Started here in Australia as a subsidiary of a Japanese company, and today we are the only true global Australian-owned tool company. We've been involved in motorsport forever. Basically, it's part of our DNA. I guess this is just a small portion, starting from literally in the 80s with Dick Johnson over here, right through the Mercedes, the Fords, the Holdens, the Holden racing team. There's pretty much nothing we haven't done. We've been around the bike scenes, car scenes, you name it, drag cars, had a go at everything and supplied tools to everything. And have excelled in almost everything we've been in. So today we got the guys from Wildside, Ben and all his boys here, and we're going to go across the road soon, and we're going to go and try and see if we can work out a setup to suit their workshop so that they can do their job even better than they do it now, if that's possible.
I think that was the hard part with going through after our chat for the podcast.
Yeah,
was going through and trying to work out, like, where do you stop? Like, you're kind of like, oh my God, there's so much cool stuff.
To put it in perspective, like, this is just this much of a range that's this big. So even in here, as much as we have a little bit of everything, a bit of tools, a bit of toolboxes, a bit of equipment, all the rest of it, it's just our little sort of touch of what we do in each section.
Yeah.
And then mainly, this is a training area. We bring people in, we train, as you can see right there, we're trying to build new kits, come up with different ideas and how to put things together. So that's why you're here, isn't it? So
absolutely.
So we can build the kit you need to go in the shop.
Yeah. Well, I think I've got an idea. We were talking about it on the way in. We've got a wall that's about, it's like 5.5, 6 meters. And this one loves the Big Sumo series, that big black one, I think it is.
Big is better.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's what they say. It makes me sad, but no, that's what they...
Or is it how you use it?
Well,
I think both applies in tools.
There's that too. But we've got, it's about 5.5, 6 meters. So I think the way I've worked out, if we can work out how to do it, is do your tall cabinet, then that center section boxing cabinet.
Yep.
Then another center section boxing cabinet, and then another tall one, because I think that'll fill that wall really well.
Oh yeah, no, it sounds good. And works really easy because they literally all just keep bolting together.
There you go.
You can go as long as you want,
yeah,
or as short as you want, whatever you need to do.
Now that we've got all the tooling sorted, it's back on this beast. So the customer didn't want to go down the path of a whole new tray for this thing. So what we've decided to do is basically use what's there and modernize it a bit, cutting off all the tie-down rails and sectioning in a piece of 6mm alley plate bent to finish and smooth the outer edge. And with the delivery faster than you can say, where's my 10mm spanner, the SP Tools gear has arrived, and we've got Nate setting it all up. Now, with everything coated in the Merlot Red and Black Raptor, it's time to start putting this rig back together, and with a heap of new components. Cruiser Consoles hooked us up with a new center console and roof mount console to give these guys a better use of the space. And the all-new ARB barwork gets a carbon off-road winch upgrade too. Well, there it is.